you guys, I am so happy to be back. You might see a video before this one, but this is like my first video filming back in like a month and like a week. I miss you guys so much. I felt very out of whack when I wasn't sitting down filming videos. Just had to take care of a few things, but I am back. And if you're new here, my name is Micaylah, and yeah. Today we're gonna be reviewing an eyeshadow palette. The palette that I have today is the Buxom Holm palette, and I actually attended the masterclass like when it first went live. If I can find a link to it, I'll link it down below, but I loved it. I learned so much about the palette. Ash is so sweet. She does Ariana Grande's makeup. I'll insert some pictures. She does Ariana Grande. She's done Kim Kardashian. She does Megan Fox. Like, she is so talented. And to see like behind what this palette is was everything. Like, but I really am in love with this color palette. Like, it has your basic nudes with pops of color, which includes like the purples, the coral. Dynasty is like my favorite shade, but I'm not sure how I want to use it yet, so I'm not going to be using it today. But we're going to dip into the purples and stuff because it's almost the end of summer and I really want to get into some more color before we go into the fall looks. So I decided to do that. I'll definitely be using this palette in the fall because this right here, that's fall vibe. Everyday vibes, but fall vibes. I did take swatches of this palette. I'll put them on the screen right now. They are primer infused and I absolutely love Buxom eyeshadows. I feel like people need to talk about them more, honestly. So if you haven't tried Buxom eyeshadows, you definitely should. But before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe at the button down below and like this video if you like videos like these, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos, even though I think YouTube is messing up on people's notifications. So yeah, just hit the bell anyways, and make sure you put all instead of like, I think it says some. Make sure you push all if you push the bell. So this palette is available in Ulta, and I actually saw Ash do an Instagram reel of her seeing herself in Ulta, and it made me so heartfelt. I'm so happy for her because I really respect her as a makeup artist and just like an all-around person, because she does reply back and interact with her following. So I really like that. And she does some bomb looks. Like, y'all, I can't, like, I'm obsessed with her looks, and watching her in action was just so inspiring, and I've been wanting to film this for like a month now. So at Ulta it is $39, and honestly it's not bad for an eyeshadow palette, a high-end eyeshadow palette. Honestly, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at I have a description on the screen. So let's just go through the shades because they actually have, I love that Buxom has descriptions of each color next to it. So Living, which we're going to go from left to right, so I'll put the palette on the screen as I am talking about it. First is Living, which is a golden peach shimmer. Iconic is a peach based satin. Unfiltered is a honey nude matte. 1989 is a coral matte. Major is a cool lilac shimmer, which I love. Scorpio is a navy teal sparkle. Stax is a light copper metallic. Teddy is a golden tan matte, which Teddy and Unfiltered are my favorite. Y'all, I'm obsessed. Rich is a medium golden brown matte. Dynasty is a golden taupe sparkle, which I've never saw a shade like this. Like, I'm pretty sure I have, but this, I've never had one. And this is like beautiful. Royalty is a orchid purple matte, and Smoky is a jet black matte. And there's no parabens, minerals, or petroleum. All their palettes are primer infused. Like, I don't know if I said that. Can it be applied wet or dry? They're cruelty free. And yeah, Ash K. Holm is actually one of Buxom's global makeup artists. So let's get into this palette and I'll show you how I created this look, and we'll finish it up together as well. I'm just gonna zoom you guys in so y'all can see, you know, a little bit closer. So I'm just gonna prime my eyelid as normal with my P. Louise base because I always like to use this stuff because it doesn't dry my eyelids. I have very dry eyelids, even though they look kind of glossy and oily sometimes. They're really dry. They run on the dry side. They dry out very easy. That's why I really like this stuff. Yeah. And I'll be listing the palette down below if you want to purchase it or look at it. So definitely check the description for like everything. So the first shade I went in with was actually Royalty. I like to blend out my darkest color and just pack it on first and then start blending. That's what I've been trying to do lately. I actually like it. I learned this from Rose and Ben. So we're gonna take this color. This is the Morphe M443 brush. Sorry, I'm a little rusty. And we're just gonna look at that pigment. Like, it's beautiful. And we're just gonna, ooh, I'm creasing. Blend out them creases. And then we're just gonna pack it on right here. And I'm only gonna keep this on the outer part of the crease. So pretty, y'all. Like, I have been wanting to do a purple eye look for so long, but I really like that coral. So I was like, let me just use freaking both. Why not? So don't worry about blending out. We're just gonna make the shape, and I'm really packing it on there so I can get the most pigment, which the swatches were done without eyeshadow primer. So look at it with eyeshadow primer. This is actually a really pretty look. It's just like layering different colors to make different dimensions. So yeah, let me know if you recreate this, because I really like this. I want to do something different. I was gonna do a cut crease, but I said, nah, let's not do that. Trying to do more than cut creases on my channel, okay? And then we're gonna be taking the 1989 shade, which is that coral matte, and we're gonna be using a All I Want brush from Morphe. It's from their All I Want collection. No name, and just packing it on in the inner part of my lid. So basically, I'm just packing this on in the crease, and then I'm gonna worry about blending later. And then I'm going to take the same brush, not adding any more product. I'm just going to buff out the edges of Royalty. Sorry, I forgot what the name was called. And I know it looks a little bit more peach than purple now. So we're going to go back in with Royalty and just reapply that purple and kind of pull it out just a little tiny bit. So not used to doing this on camera anymore. Wow, this feels weird. But I'm loving it. I'm loving filming again. Absolutely. The mirror in this is very good quality, by the way. You've seen it get a little bit dimmer. I put the exposure down because I didn't like how I was looking in the viewfinder. I don't ever check that anymore. Then with the brush with nothing on it, we're going to blend out the edges. Take your time with this. This is like the essential part of this to where it doesn't go everywhere. I'll come back when it's all blended. Okay, you see how it looks a little bit muddy right here? We just got to reapply that purple. Like, it's literally about building it up the way you want it, honestly. So that is what we're doing. Don't be scared. Just keep blending. If you're just like scared of something, just keep blending. It comes together. Because doing this eye, I was like, ooh, that don't look too good, but it came out bomb. It is hot in Florida, y'all. I am dying. I'm like sitting here dying. The AC just came on and I'm so very thankful. So I just reapplied some of the coral shade. I didn't say that. And then we're gonna blend in this again with no product on it. And then it's just a lot of back and forth, honestly. And then we're just gonna reapply this color. And then we're gonna blend out the edges really, really softly. Don't mind my hair, y'all. I'm getting it done. I meant to say at the beginning of the video, but don't mind it because I really feel really bad about it. Taking this little pencil brush, this is a Morphe M321, and just intensifying this inner part of my crease without trying to get it everywhere. Brush size is key. Okay, and the rest of the look is with our fingers, y'all. So we're gonna be taking Major and applying it with our finger on the outer part where that purple is. I'm not flicking you off, you guys. I'm just using, yeah. Don't mind my nails. I'm a mess. My nails grew out, my hair grew out. It's not fun. I don't feel my best self, but soon. Just don't judge me. I really love the lilac reflex in this. Like, I am obsessed. This is like probably one of my favorite colors as well, along with Dynasty. Oh yeah. And then we're gonna be taking the shade Stacks and popping it in the inner part. So freaking pretty, like so pigmented. I gotta concentrate when I do this good. I don't want to mess it up. These nails make it so hard. I really love applying shadows with finger. And we're just gonna pull it into that purple to blend it. And then we're gonna take a little bit more of the purple and put it on top of there to blend it. So freaking pretty. I'm obsessed. Let me get this shadow off my face because I freaking feel it. Okay, what was next? Oh, then we're going to take this with no product on it. Well, it has leftover product on it, and just blend out the shimmer. And blend out the shimmer here as well with the purple brush. We're gonna add some more of that purple and just place it there. Sorry for the train. That don't ever come by no more. But of course today it does. Well, actually, I don't even know anymore because I haven't been home. Have not. Been in my boyfriend's house. Okie dokie. And I'm gonna do the rest of my face, and I'll be back to do the bottom with you. And then we'll go through like seeing the final look together. And like I already know I love this palette. So we're gonna show appreciation for it. Okay, be right back. Don't go nowhere, okay? I'm watching you. So I'm back, and we're gonna do the under eyes together. We're gonna basically mimic what's in the crease underneath. So we're gonna take 1989 and place it on this inner part of the eye. Just pack it on. Only halfway though. And then we're gonna clean the brush off, and on the same brush we're gonna take Royalty and put it on the outer part. And then this fluffy brush that we didn't ever add product on, it just has leftover blending product. We're gonna blend it out and just keep blending. I use under eyeshadow to hide my eye creases. As you can see, covers all the creases, so my concealer doesn't even crease. That's just a trick I use. I'm very scared of it at first, but we got it. All right, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and film a video on these Laura Mercier light catchers, and I'll come back with the finished look and we can talk. How about that? Okay, you guys, so here's the finished look. I got everything except for highlighter on, even though I'm a little bit glowy from the blush. So I wanted wanted to, you know, just not put anything on. I wanted to just finish this video out because I'm a little bit rusty. But this palette is like one of my favorites right now. And again, don't mind my hair. I need to get it done. It's like all frizzy and stuff, but whatever. Focus on the makeup, y'all. But I am obsessed with this palette. Like, definitely is a must-have. Get your pops of color. Again, you get your pops of colors, and you get like all the nudes you can possibly want. Like, I feel like there's some warm tones, cool tones, neutrals in here. I'm just like, it can be used for like anytime, day, night, party, work, school, anything. And it's not a bad price. It's $39 again. I'll link it down below. And yeah, I feel like Ash snapped with this palette. Like, how can she not? Like, how can she not? This is perfect. Absolutely the most perfect palette I've seen in a while. I used this one in my Patrick Ta one back and forth, but I've been grabbing this one more. And y'all know how I like that Patrick Ta palette, but this one, I just love the shades, like the reflect, the shades, the formula is amazing. And yeah, so if you have any palettes that you want me to review down in the comments, like that's coming out, that came out, whatever, please let me know, because I really love reviewing eyeshadow palettes. But yeah, I will see you in my next video.